Okay. This is... Okay, so let's start with our warm-up. We'll just do a squat, and we'll breathe in, bring our arms up over our head, and stretch our elbows toward the back as we come down. And we'll do 2 more. And we'll do shoulder circles forward. And arm circles forward. And shoulder circles backwards. And arm circles backwards. That makes this a little bit better. Chest openers, so palms up, thumbs out. And do a little pulse at the back. And then we'll step back into a lunge, reach up, and twist. And we'll do this a couple times on each side. One more time on each side. All right, and we'll do some inchworms. So we're gonna touch our hands to the ground, walk out, do a push-up if you'd like, and walk yourself back up. And we'll do 2 more. And last one. All right, and we'll jog on the spot. So the workout today, we have 5 rounds of 3 exercises each, and we're going to repeat each set. We're going to repeat each set once, so we're doing each set twice. I apologize. It seems that the video looks like it's a little, it keeps stalling, but hopefully you got the idea of what we're doing. So we're going to do work for 50 seconds, rest for 10. Not sure if you'll be able to see my timer there. Let me turn my camera a bit. There we go. So the first 3 exercises, the first one's called a bear row walkout to plank. So what we're going to do is, I'm not sure if we've done bear holds before, but what we're going to do is we're going to get into a bear hold. So with a bear hold, I'll show you the bear hold from the side. Your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. That's called our bear hold. So we're going to start in that position. We're going to bring our arm up, our hand up to our elbow. And as we do, we're going to walk out and straighten our bodies so that we're in a plank. So to show you from the side, here we are in our bear hold. I'm going to bring my arm up to my shoulder, and as I bring it down, I'm bringing my body forward into a plank, and then the same thing on the way back. So it should take about 4 or 5 steps. Okay, so that's our first exercise. Our second exercise, if you have weights or feel like using weights, what we're going to do is we're going to have the weights up at our shoulders. We're going to do a curtsy lunge. So we're going to start, my left leg is going to go behind my right. Then it's going to come up. Sorry, hands are here. Then I'm going to do what's called a hammer curl and press up. And then back down. And then curtsy to the other side, to the center, hammer curl, shoulder press. So with the hammer curl and the shoulder press, weights are at our sides with our palms facing in. We're going to keep our elbows at our side, bring the weights to our shoulders, and from here, we're going to bring them straight up into the air, then bring them straight back down, elbows at our sides, weights down. Okay? And our final exercise for this is going to be a donkey kick with a jack. So you could just do the donkey kicks, You could just do the jacks or you can combine them. So what a donkey kick is your hands are on the ground and you're trying to kick your legs up in the air. So that's a donkey kick. Or you could do a jack, a bear hold jack, or you could do both. So you could do donkey kick, jack, donkey kick, jack. Okay, so those are our 3 exercises. We're going to attempt to work for 50 seconds, rest for 10, and we're going to repeat that. So we're going to do each exercise twice. And I'm just going to grab a quick drink because I'm already thirsty. And then we're going to start. Okay, so we're going to start in 10 seconds with our bear walkout to plank. 3, 2, 1, go. So you're in your bear hold. You're going to bring your arms up, your hand up to your shoulder, your armpit, into a plank. And then you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to walk yourself back. That's halfway. Try to keep your back flat as you do this. Then your hips down. Three, two, one. And now if you have your weights or you want to use your weights, we're going to pick them up and we're going to do that curtsy curl press. 3, 2, 1, go. So my left leg goes behind into a lunge. When I come to center, then other side. So this is a really good compound exercise because you're doing 3 things at once. You're doing a curtsy lunge, which is good for your lower body. You're doing a curl, which is good for your biceps. And a shoulder press, which is good for your shoulders. Three, two, one. And our last one for this set is the donkey kick, jump or bear hold jack combo, whichever you'd like to do. 3, 2, 1, go. So donkey kick, jack. And you can increase or decrease your speed depending on how comfortable you are. Take a break if you need to. Three, two, one. And now we're back to that bear walkout to plank. 3, 2, 1, and go. And try to keep your hips and your knees from wobbling. It's halfway. Three, two, one. Okay, and now it's the curtsy with the curl and the press. 3, 2, 1. So curtsy, when we come up, curl, press. Halfway. Three, two, one. And now our fun donkey kicks, or bear jacks, or both. 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. Remember to take a break if you need one. Three, two, one. Hand rest. So we're done 1 out of 5 rounds. Let me pause and get a drink, and I'll show you the next 3. So the next one you can do with or without your weights. What we're going to do is we're going to get into that bear hold position you were in. So if you have weights, you can hold onto them, or you can put your hands beside and pick them up when you need them. So I'll show you picking them up when you need them. So you're going to be in a bear hold. You're going to pick up one weight on each side and do what's called a row. So you bring it up to your chest, elbow high, back down. Then you're going to jump into a plank and jump back to the bear. So row, row, plank, back. Okay, that's our first one. Our second one is with or without weights again. So with weights, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our right arm and our right leg up at the same time. Bring it in. Left arm, left leg up at the same time. And then we're going to jump into a squat and back up. So it's almost like a split jumping jack and then a squat. So right, left, squat. Right, left, squat. You can do this with or without weights. And our third one for this set is burpees. So we're going to jump up in the air, palms down, out to a plank, jump in, jump out. So those are our 3 exercises. Remember, you can do anything with or without your weights. So we're going to start with our bear to plank row. First, in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm in my bear, row, row, jump out to a plank, and back. Row, row, plank, back. It's halfway. Try not to let your body wobble from side to side when you do the row. 3, 2, 1. And next is our alternating jumping jack with our drop squat. 3, 2, 1, go. So right, left, down. Right, left, down. Halfway. Five seconds. 2, 1. Whew. And burpees are next. If you want to throw in the push-up with the burpee, you can. Go. Or you don't even have to do any jumping. You can walk out and into your plank. Halfway. Ten seconds. And we're back to our bear row to plank. 3, 2, 1, and go. When you do your row, make sure you keep your elbow high and close to your body. Halfway. Five seconds. And now it's the alternating jack with shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, go. So right, left, down. Right, left, down. And if you're walking, right, left, down. Ten seconds. And burpees are next. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. Nice, good job. So we're done 2 out of 5. Just take a break. So our next 3, I'll show you in a second. We're just gonna get a drink. Okay, so our first one, with or without weights. It's we're going to be doing bicycles. We're going to add in a chest press. So to start with our legs, we're flat on our back, and our legs are going in and out. We can stop here, just do this. You can add in arms here, or we can add in weights, and we're going to do a chest press. So as our legs are going, palms are facing our feet. We're going to bring them up and back down. We want to keep them at our chest level. Back down. So our legs are going and our arms are going. Okay, that's number one. Do whichever level you feel comfortable with. Number two, once again, with or without weights. I'm going to have them weights in both hands at our sides, palm facing forward. We're going to start with our left leg on the ground. We're going to do what's called a single leg deadlift. So I'll show you from the side. I'm going to hinge forward at my hips with my right leg coming behind me, and I'm going to go as close to the ground as possible. And then I'm going to come up, do a bicep curl, and then I'm going to switch legs. So hinge forward at my hips, bicep. Okay? You can do it with or without the curl. Okay? You don't even have to do the curl if you don't want to. And number three, our cardio exercise for this round is we're going to pivot, reach, then pivot, touch, pivot, touch. So left leg, right leg, left arm, left leg, down right arm, right leg, down left arm. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. Okay, so those are our three exercises. First one is the bicycle with chest press. And we will start in 8 seconds. So whichever version you would like to do. 3, 2, 1. So legs are going. And arms are going. I'm trying to go with kind of a count of up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Weight should be going straight up and down. And now up for our single leg deadlift. So we're going to be alternating legs. Go. So this is a nice slow movement. When we get to the top, we're going to do a bicep curl. And then switch legs. It's really important that you keep your back straight and you keep your standing legs slightly bent. You may wobble a little bit, and that's totally normal. And our next one is our pivot and reach. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to reach up for 2 and then tap down for 2. And 3, 2, 1, go. So up, up, down, down, up, up, down. And it may make you feel like you're in some sort of aerobics jazz video. Up, up, down, down. Reach, reach, tap, tap. And of course, you can increase or decrease your speed. Ten seconds to go. back to on the ground, our bicycles with or without our chest press. 3. Oh, and we're halfway down our workout now. So bicycle, gotta get those going first. Halfway. Try to push your lower back into the ground. Three, two, one. And now up for our single leg deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. So hinge forward at the hips, weights come down, and curl, and you get to the top, and then switch. And if you're doing this without weights, you don't need the curl, you can just do the deadlift. Standing leg needs to be slightly bent. Seconds. Oops, I'm losing my balance. And now we have our pivot and reach and pivot and tap. 3, 2, 1, go. So this exercise is designed to be a cardio exercise, which means that we're getting our heart pumping nice and fast. Appropriately fast, I should say. Three, two, one. All right, awesome. On to set 4. Okay, so our first one, with or without a weight. You only need one weight for this one. What we're going to do is we are going to, if you think about it as 2 parts, you have to twist my nut. We'll think about it as legs, and then we'll think about it as arms. So legs, so start with the weight above your head, and your legs are going to be alternating, coming in. So similar to the bicycle. And what our arms are going to do is every time one knee comes up, we're going to crunch. So crunch, down, crunch, down. So that's our first one. My hair is stuck. Our second one is, once again, we're going to use one weight. I'm using what's called a kettlebell just because it's easy to grip, but you can do this with anything. What we're going to do is we're going to start with it in our right hand. We're going to step into a lunge with our left and pass the weight through in the back. So we lunge as we pass the weight through. Okay, that might be a little too heavy for me. And our last one, our cardio one, is a crisscross squat. So our legs are going to go criss, cross, squat. Criss, cross, squat. Okay? And those are our 3. So we're going to start in about 15 seconds. With our crunch on the ground. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So one knee, and then switch. Next is our forward lunge with our pass through. 5 seconds. So clear yourself some space. We're going to do our, so start with the weight in your right hand, and we're going to step forward with our left leg. Step forward and back. Forward and back. I ditched my kettlebell because I think it was going to be too heavy. When we step forward, we're also stepping down. Our bodies are going down. And we're trying to make sure that our front knee never goes over our front toe. And in about 15 seconds, we're doing our crisscross squat. Try to think of your legs like they're on skis. So they just go forward and back on the same track. So crisscross squat. 3, 2, 1, go. And if you just want to walk through this, you go criss, cross, squat. So this is a cardio exercise as well as working our lower body. With your squat, try to remember to sit down, back, not down, and make sure those knees don't go over their toes. And then we're back to our alternating knee crunches. Three, two, one, go. I'm trying to bring my knee and my upper body up at the same time. Halfway. Then we have our lunge with our pass through next. I'm going to try that kettlebell again. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to keep your feet pointed forward. Like I mentioned at the end of the last round, pretend like you're on train tracks or on skis, and your legs just stay on that track. Halfway. Try to keep your chest up and your shoulders back. And of course, always remember to breathe. And cross squat is next. And then after this, we have 2 rounds to go. Criss, cross, squat. Try to alternate which foot goes in front first. So I'm going to go right, left, squat, now left, right. 2, 1. All right, so 1 round left with 2 sets. Or 1 set, 2 rounds. I think that's probably the proper way to say it. And for this round, we don't need any weights. So our 3 exercises are what's called an atomic plank. So we are going to be in a plank on our hands, and then we're going to bring back into almost what you would think of like a swimmer about to start a race, and then forward into the plank, and then back. Forward and back. Your hands and your feet should not move at all during that one. Next one is a double pulse jump squat. So we're going to feet a little further than hip width apart. We're going to go down into a squat. We're going to do a little pulse here, and then jump. So pulse, jump, pulse, jump. Okay? Or you could do 2 pulses or 3 pulses or whatever you're feeling. And then our last one, our cardio one, is a skater. So we're going to jump to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Or you can walk through. So we're going to start with that, what's called the atomic plank, in about 15 seconds. Okay, 8 seconds to go for our atomic plank. 3, 2, 1. So hold your plank for a couple seconds, and then go back into your atomic plank. And then forward. When you come forward, make sure your hips are down and your core is strong. Halfway. And then next we have our pulse squats. Three, two, 1. 3, 2, 1. Go. So pulse, 2, and up. Of course, you can take out the pulse, you can take out the jump, you can just do squats. Chest up, back flat. Shoulder to the side. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. And our last one is our skaters. Uh-oh. Just gonna pause for a second and go get my charger. So computer's really bad. Sorry, my computer is about to die. So we start doing those skaters in 5 seconds. Phew. 3, 2, 1, go. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. You can work on jumping high, or you can work on jumping far or fast. And then after this, we have 1 set left, or 1 round to go. 3 more exercises. I notice that as I get tired, I get slow, and my jumps get closer together. 4, 3, 2, 1. So 3 exercises to go. Atomic plank first. 3, 2, 1, go. I find that a good rhythm for me is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And our pulse jump squats are next. Three, two, one. 2 exercises to go. We got our pulse jump squats, whatever one works for you right now. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. Front. Halfway. You need to take a break. Take one. Try and keep your chest and your head up. 15 seconds. Three, two, 1. And 1 exercise to go. It's our skaters, and then we'll do a quick cool down. 3, 2, 1, go. Jumping from side to side, getting your arms involved. Halfway. You got 25 seconds to go, so try to push yourself. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we are done. So grab a drink, and we'll do a cool down. All right. So for a cool down, we'll start the same way we did our warm up. With a nice deep squat. Bring your arms up. And try to scrape your elbows on the back wall. We'll do 2 more. 1 more. And with this one, as we come down, we're going to hinge forward at our waist. We're just going to let our upper body flop. Let your arms hang. Okay, from here, you're going to put your left arm on your left knee. You're going to do a big arm circle with your right arm. And switch directions. And now switch legs. So right arm on right leg, and your left arm is swinging in a circle. And switch directions. All right, and come on up to standing. We're going to grab our right laces with our right hand. You're going to think about pushing your laces into your hand as opposed to pulling your leg. You're going to think about pushing. You should really feel it in your quadriceps, which are the group of muscles in the front of your leg. Now we're going to take that right leg, cross it over our left. We're going to sit down in an imaginary chair, feeling this on the outside, our glutes of our right leg. stand up. Then we're going to do the same with our other leg. So grab your left laces. Really push your laces into your hand. Now we're going to take our left leg, cross our ankle at our knee, sit down in that imaginary chair. You can hold on to something if you need to. And come on up to standing. And then we are done. Good work.